So here it is, guys, Sliplo. It's a universal bumper scrape guard. So the purpose of this product is to protect your front bumper. Even if you're not lowered, you still can scrape your bumper on a steep driveway. If you're too high, you'll probably hit a parking curb. The purpose of this product is to protect your front bumper, but it also does work on front lips. In most cases, many modded cars do have like carbon fiber front lips or any other style of front lips. So it does work on front lips. So that is why I'm using it, because I do want to protect my front lip. It is carbon fiber. It does cost a lot of money, and I do scrape sometimes. So this is a perfect solution to avoid damaging the front lip. So they're kind enough to send me one out here, and I'm super thankful. Thank you, Sliplo. I truly appreciate it. If this name doesn't ring any bells, they also go by Dr. Scrape on YouTube and Instagram. Cool thing about this product, it does have 10-year warranty. It is 100% made in the USA. No drilling required, no hardware required. You don't have to be professional to install this. You just have to have some patience. So let's see what came inside the box. So let's see what's in here. Looks like some decals, pretty sick. I definitely will be running these on my car. Some adhesive promoter. When installing this is a must because you guys want to make sure they properly stick. 2 packages of adhesive promoter, that's awesome. For sure you're gonna need alcohol prep wipes. I think this is just the template guide, so you can kind of measure how big or how small you guys want your pieces to go on your front bumper, or if it's your front lip. And these are the actual guards. Damn. They're really tough. I didn't expect them to be this solid. I've seen a few videos online where they're like destroying them and nothing's happening to them. So yeah, guys, they gave me a bunch. So I don't even know if I'm gonna have to use all these. I looked at my front lip already, and I kind of seen where the damage tends to happen, and it's mainly in the front area. So yeah, thank you so much, Sliplo. I'm gonna start installing these now. Okay guys, so if you're doing this at home, you obviously need to raise your car. So if you have air suspension, I suggest lifting the car all the way up, or in my case, I have a floor jack on each side, so you can have as much access to underneath your bumper or your front lip. So in today's case, we're gonna be putting this under my front lip. As you guys see, it's a nice carbon fiber finish, so I don't wanna damage it. I wanna make sure it stays its best at all times. So I'm gonna show you guys underneath where the scratches tend to happen, and I can see where I need to place the actual rubber guard. So if we look underneath, you guys can see along the edge, it's kind of where I tend to scrape. So I'm gonna be putting it along right there. And lucky for me, this lip has a huge bottom piece and it's really flat. So I really don't need to trim the actual guard. So I can use its full amount and put it on there fairly simple. So honestly, I've scraped a few times already, and I can tell by the marks that it doesn't really happen in the back. So I just gotta make sure the front's protected at its most. Obviously, before installing, you guys gotta make sure you do the proper preparation. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna clean it with alcohol, make sure it's super clean, make sure there's no contaminants on it, no types of oils or anything. And then I'm gonna get the adhesive promoter and apply that on there just so the product can stick its best. Okay guys, so I just finished step 1. As you guys seen, I cleaned the bottom with the supplied rubbing alcohol pads. But if your bottom is like really dirty, you just got back from, I don't know, driving in the desert or something, I highly suggest washing the car first before doing this, and don't just expect a super dirty car just to get cleaned with those alcohol pads, you know. And the main purpose of those pads is to remove any types of oils or anything that would just cause, you know, the actual guards not to stick. Alright guys, so next step would be to use the adhesive promoter. So pretty much how I'm gonna treat this is I'm gonna do pretty much 50-50. So they gave me 2 packets, so I'm gonna use this packet for that side, and I'm gonna use the other packet for that side. So right now I applied adhesive promoter to this side evenly all the way around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start directly in the middle, and I'm gonna start applying the guard this way first, and then I'm gonna do the adhesive promoter on that side and do the guard work in that way as well. So I'm pretty sure when I get to the edge, there's probably gonna be a little extra. All you're gonna need to do is get some scissors and just trim it to the exact measurements you need, and it's as simple as that. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you my first thoughts on the first one I just put on. And the adhesive that it does come with is super strong, it's super durable. So I'm putting some heavy force on it, and I don't think this is going to go anywhere. It's pretty much going to be able to take all those curves, all those crazy bumps on the freeway. So I think it's going to be good. As long as you guys do the proper preparation steps, you guys will be good to go. So as I'm putting it on, one thing that I'm like really liking is how flexible the actual guard is. So like I said, no matter how complex or how crazy shaped your bumper or front lip is, it'll shape right to it and go on there with no problem. This edge right here on my lip is a perfect example of how flexible the actual guard is. I put it on and it literally shaped right to it. So if you guys look closely right there, I actually already have a little rock chip. I'm not too sure what it's from, but now I know that I have this, it'll be protected. All right guys, so like I was saying earlier, as I get more along to the edge, I know I'm not gonna need a full tab to go all the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure this piece right here, because the last piece I did stopped right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure it, and then I'm gonna do a cut probably right here. It looks like I'm gonna need, and it should be good to go, and I should just cover this last little piece, and I'm hoping it's the same for the other side as well. Okay guys, so I just finished custom cutting the exact amount I need. So it looks like I'm gonna need like 2 full tabs and a half one. It lines up perfectly with the edge, so I know no excess rubber is gonna be sticking out. Okay guys, so one side is completely done. You guys can see right here how much extra thickness it adds to your front lip or your front bumper or whatever you're doing. So you guys know it's being protected for sure. So I'm gonna continue doing the same steps on the other side. I'm not gonna film it because it is just the same thing. After I fully install it all the way around, I'll do a video through so you guys can see how it looks completely done. Okay guys, so I just finished doing it. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks underneath, and that's gonna end it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are considering getting Sliplo by Dr. Scrape, I highly recommend it.